Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Volcano Block. For today, I want to do a bit of a base redesign because the other base was not functional at all. So I hope you people are ready. I did a little bit of work in between episodes. I upgraded my tools, I removed the base, I've been harvesting the ancient cobblestone and processing it, and we have a bit of resources now. So for the tools, I want to talk about a little bit. The diamond pickaxe, I have the iron adze on it, which basically means that this acts as a pickaxe, shovel, and an axe at the same time, which is really cool. And then I have a diamond hoe, which just has a stone butt, basically. And I also have just a stone hammer. I tried upgrading one. I think I have here a copper hammer. I tried getting to tier 3, but I don't think you can. I also made this in between episodes. This is a maximum size compact chest, so it's gonna be really cool for storing all of our resources. And here we have the chest builder, which I did use up a stack of iron and a stack of iron bars and a bit of clay, which I made in between episodes. I think it's somewhere here. There we go. We have a stack left. So what I want to do for this base, I want to utilize these gravity blocks, and I turned the big one into 3 small ones, or 4 actually small ones. One is sitting right here, and this is an automatic cobblestone farm. As you can see, if I hold down sneak, cobblestone is being produced, and it's slowly disappearing because it's being dragged towards the gravity block, and there is a hopper right here in the middle collecting it, and the hoppers are facing into this wooden crate, which is storing the cobblestone, as you can see. And that is pretty much just a cobble farm. So what I want to do here, I covered this in obsidian or with water to turn to obsidian for a reason, because I don't want to break a block and fall down into lava. So I think I will utilize some stone bricks and some cobblestone and possibly some wood. I don't think it should really burn. If we stay far enough away from the lava, I don't think it should. And if it does, I could just turn off fire ticks as well, so we don't have problems with our burst baiting. Our burst? That was our base burning down together. It's a burst. It is what it is now. Okay? Leave me alone. So basically, let me do a little bit of building. I have a plan. One of these gravity blocks can serve a 9x9 farm if we put the water source in the middle, and then we can put hoppers underneath for item storage. And I don't know if we can do anything other than hoppers for pipes, because at least of right now. There are other pipes from Integrated Dynamics, but we're not near Mineral now, and we still need to do a lot of progression here to get to the nether crystals and the freezer, warm core. Yeah, there's more of the machines, basically. And then in chapter 3, excuse me, I lost my voice. In chapter 3, we can get into some embers, which has item transportation as well, and then calculator, which is I think the kind of the storage mod of the pack here. And then we have Botania, which we could use also Botania, the Corporea sparks if they're in here for storage. But other than that, there was something with storage. No, it's just these. And I don't know if we can get to a shipping crate. We need a lot of iron for that. So we need to process a bunch of things for that. If we want to store everything from our farms in a shipping crate eventually. But I think for now we can just pump it in a row of hoppers, and then we would have to set up filters, like vanilla style filters. Because I don't think we have any sort of hopper with a filter, unless these hoppers have filters. That I might have to check. And I don't think I have enough iron right now. I have 4 total. So I need to process this ancient cobblestone here. Okay, let me see about making a Speedy Hopper and we can check it out. The Speedy Hopper sadly doesn't have a filter, but what we can at least do for the moment, I guess, is get once we get a little bit more iron, get a big chest like this, or maybe just a tiny smaller one so we don't use our entire iron supply just on chests. We could even just be happy probably with a double chest that we just check every so often. And possibly we could set up an overflow protection kind of, because hoppers aren't necessarily that expensive. They're basically just smelted cobblestone and regular cobblestone. So we can just do that and get another stack of hoppers basically. And it shouldn't be too difficult to just filter everything into the chest, and everything extra goes like into, it could go into a dropper or something. Do we have a trash can? Trash. Maybe a can, maybe a nullifier. There is a item nullifier from useful nullifiers that requires cobblestone and stone. That is 2 more stone and 4 cobble. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that makes have to be slow with these. And then a lava bucket. Easy enough. Nullifier. Oh, yeah, stone bricks before. Okay, so nullifier like that. Do you work with a hopper? If I do this and toss in something that I have insane amounts of, like seeds. Yep, you do work. Wonderful. Okay, we have overflow protection, basically. So let me see about setting up a farm. I'm probably going to put it here in the center, right here on the edge. So what I'm going to do is, since we need the golems to be inside of some fencing, which we can do from maybe with like cobblestone walls, or I can do probably just normal fence. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the center here and do a 3, just so we have an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And basically that's going to be our 9x9. I also made a diamond wand in between episodes. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the center is that. We can toss in a water source from here. And then we can put just cobblestone around it, just so we have a bit of a protection from the lava, I guess, on the side. And we can have a border in which the golems are sitting in, basically. And speaking of this, you know how I wanted to filter everything underneath? I need to raise this up by a couple blocks. So let me just go on and build the entire thing with all the hoppers and going into the chest and all that, and we should be good. This should be the farm setup. I have the filter over there with all of the items, and we can put in another straw golem and see if we just grow up the crops a little bit and see if he's going to start harvesting. He should, probably. And we can just see if everything works properly the way it should. So let's see, let you little guy go to work. Some of them are probably fully grown. Go to work, dude. He's doing something. He's chilling in the corner. Keep on sneaking. You should have sufficient everything to work. Hello? You gonna work, little man? Little dude? Yeah, he's working. Everything is being sucked towards the center. It's going down into the hopper. Items are coming into here. Nice. Okay, so overflow protection is not installed because I would need to have the hoppers in a 2 layers, basically. But I think for the moment and for the speed of the crop growth, this is going to be fine so long as I'm not here like bone mealing it with my sneaking. So it should be good. So that is pretty much this automated. I don't really get to see what's going on, but what we can do, now that I think about it, we can raise the floor layer to be, let's say, here. And we do another layer of stone bricks, like so. And then we will do another one here on the outside as well. And we can just see him working, doing his job. And then we can just access the chest by having a little hole kind of like that. And we can just access everything, basically, which should be good. Okay, I need to move the cobblestone one as well. I don't know exactly where I want to put it, but we're going to put it somewhere. Also, I want to show you this. Basically, these tubes, these amplifying tubes, can make, if we put this in our offhand, can make obsidian from cobblestone, and, well, they make lava from cobblestone, and the water next to it turns it into obsidian. So that is kind of a way where you can farm lava, if you would need to farm lava, because, I don't know, you can find it here and there, everywhere. So, yeah, you can see, made obsidian. Okay. So let me see what we need to automate next, or at least what I can automate right now. So those are the normie seeds. We could do just regular wheat seeds as well, because that's going to produce, basically produce us grass. But for the moment, I think we're going to get enough wheat from just running this farm, to be honest. We'll see. Okay, well, it depends. And here we go. We have an entirely new base, basically. So I just decided to use some oak planks as kind of like pathways that currently go to nowhere, because we can expand the base in the future and we can just bring the oak pathway forward, basically. These 4 corners are going to host our hourglasses of nostalgia, and I need to reset them up. I took down 1 here in the middle, and we're just going to have 4 We currently have 4 right here working, and I think I'm just gonna leave them be for the moment. They're not really bothering me enough for me to move them, and I can just wait for them to produce all of the ancient cobblestone from all of this basically, and we can just vein mine it then, and we should be good. I want to show you also how you repair your tools, and everything that we have is now stored in here. And I believe we need some oak planks, which we do have here. So you put your tool in here, you click on repair, and it gives you the first item, and that is 2 iron ingots, and we need a hammer. Hammer. There we go, and you can craft, and then it says oak wood planks. It needs an axe for this. So here is an axe, and we can craft that, and then diamonds, and craft that, and it's fully repaired. Wonderful. It's kind of expensive to repair, I think, but it is what it is, and it works the way it works. I've just been using this heat sawmill to produce us the planks, and I've been taking them out every so often. Our golem here is still doing work. It's still harvesting us the crops that we require, and it is kind of slow, but it is what it is. And this part over here can be our other farm, so we can find the center. I'll put down a cobblestone, and we can put in some water as well. And here is my lava source for tossing items on it to get turned into other items basically. And now all of my tools are in the chest because I was using this trick when you can shift spacebar to move everything in and out. So now I lost my hoe again. Let's just sort everything. Hoe, there we go. So everything here needs to be tilled, and we can use this for everything else that we're growing basically, and all of the seeds that we're gonna get in the future. And we're probably gonna have to set up multiple of these farms for the future, because we're probably gonna be growing other things from seeds as well. So yeah, we'll see how many like automated farms in a sense of using the gravitational blocks we're gonna need basically. I also tore down the 103Y farm up top because I don't think we really need it as of right now, and if we need it in the future, it's not that difficult to set up again. So that is pretty much it what I've been doing, and we can now continue on probably with some questing. We need to get into the explosion furnace, which requires stone bricks and a flint and steel. So that is not a problem. I think I'm gonna be running out of iron if we're gonna progress anymore, because that's my last iron piece and stone brick. So that plus that makes a flint and steel, and that gives us an explosion furnace. And what was the other thing that we needed? We needed gunpowder, and gunpowder is crushing red flint, I assume. Okay, so flint, red flint. I saved that specifically. And I need my crushing block. One cool thing that you can do is search with this. You double click on the bar here and it turns yellow, and then you can search for whatever you want. So let's say we want to find crystal. You can do that, and you can find your crystal blocks and your regular crystal, which is really cool. If you have a chest that is as massive as this and you don't want to spend 3 years searching for things. So let's do that. Give us some gunpowder. Nice. And we get sand as a reward, okay? And then we need ceramic ingots, which are, I believe, the explosion furnace. So do you need, what does this need? Uses an explosive reaction to process items. Okay, so how, does it say read your project tech guidebook for more information? Okay, guide, whoops. Handbook of Prodigies, I assume is this. That's the unique crops. Yes. Introduction, explosion furnace. The explosion furnace is the first machine to make. Using an explosive reaction, it can be used to turn iron and clay into ceramic, a strong heat-resistant material, as well as crush large amounts of stone. Its GUI is split into 4 parts. To the left, you have 2 vertical slots, the explosive slot on the top and the dampener on the bottom. On the right, 3 input slots, followed by the reagent slot, and finally 3 output slots. To simply make ceramic ingots, put 5 gunpowder in the explosive slot, 4 sand in the dampener, 16 iron and in the input, and 4 clay in the reagent slot. Then stand back and give it a redstone pulse. You can double or triple the proportions as you want, and you can put too much clay or iron ingots without consequences, but don't mess up the proportions of the explosive in the dampener, otherwise items will be lost. All right, so let's get rid of this, and then let's do that. Okay, so that's the dampener slot and the other slot, I assume. Sand goes here, gunpowder goes there. Yeah, okay. So first of all, let's grab this and we're gonna toss you right there. And again. Okay, and I need to get all of these processed because I need more iron. All right, I have a little bit more iron and we can toss the clay in here. In here, I guess. Oh yeah, we need a redstone signal. Can I just use, probably a button will be easiest. And let's not use stone, let's make a wooden one because it's easier to see on the stone thing. Ouch. Okay, that works. Nice. Cool. So we have ceramic now. Nice. And we get some more red flint. Cool. We can get a solid fuel arrow heater, which it will allow us to provide enough heat for more advanced machines. Okay. So that is pink composite, azul blocks, crystals. Okay. I have pink composite still. We're going to use ceramic later, I think. So it was pink, crystal, and azul blocks, which I made a few more in between episodes. I think it's arrow heater. We needed this one. Nice. That's going to get us 16 charcoal. And here we can get into a solderer, which is ceramic, carbon plate, which is carbon dust. So that's coal in a rotary grinder. Do I have enough? I have charcoal now, so we can get probably 9 of that going. Hello, give me 9, thank you. Grinder, go. No? Can you do charcoal though? You can. So do 9, please. Okay, so you get a 64 input temperature if this guy is running, but if this guy isn't running, you get higher temperature. Okay, I see how it is. Cool. So let's let that guy go and see what happens. So for the solderer, read your project tech guidebook for information. Okay, while that processes, we can read. So let's go back. Explosion furnace, hot air. So hot air is the power source of nearly all machines in the mod. This is where ceramic starts getting useful. So heat sawmill, incinerator, rotary grinder. Yeah, the grinder, blower furnace, heat sawmill, incinerator. Okay. So incinerator is the simplest machine. It will take any item and turn it into ash. This ash has a variety of uses, including decoration and serving as a low power dampener for the explosion furnace. Okay. Items can be inserted, so extracted from any side except top and bottom. Okay. So blower furnace is simply a hot air powered furnace. While it is slower than a normal furnace on low temperature, it is much more fuel efficient and can be chained with other machines. Items can be inserted, extracted from any side except top and bottom. Okay, that's fine. Explosion furnace, yeah, getting started. Explosion mechanics, yeah, good. Circuits, solderer. Solderer is a machine that can make various circuits, which are needed for more advanced machines. It requires too much temperature for a mere magmatic arrow heater to fuel it. To make a circuit, the machine needs circuit plates, gold dust, and an appropriate circuit pattern. The latter will tell which circuit will be made. The time spent and the amount of gold needed depends on the circuit made, and some of them will need an additional item to be consumed. The machine needs to melt inserted gold dust before being able to use it, which will do once hot enough. Okay, so solderer was a nether crystal, which is a grinder with nether crystal blocks. Nether crystal obtained by throwing crystal into the nether portal. All right, I need obsidian. So I have 2. So why don't we, where do we want to mine obsidian? We can do this here in the middle probably. So if we toss a water bucket in the middle, I had buckets at some point. There we go. A bucket of water. Toss you right here, and then we can just vein mine that for obsidian. But I want to first see if this guy is done. Nice. So we can turn that into a carbon plate, and then we need the nether crystal. So I need some obsidian. Here is the nether portal, so we can just light it up, and it said we toss this in the nether portal. Nice. Nether crystals. Cool. That gets us a Speedy Hopper. And we need it for the solderer, so we get a view. Vault topic, inventory, explorer, workbox. Right click to search nearby chest, sneak to repeat last search. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so let's see. Solderer. That requires ceramic. I knew I was gonna have to save that ceramic. So everything that can be made with the composite brick, I should make with the composite bricks. So solderer, nice. We get an iron helmet and the view, basically. So you're, okay, so if I look at torch, it doesn't find it. If we look at plank, yep, shows you where the planks are. Well, that's cool. So if we wanted to have multiple chests, we could. And if you sneak right click, it gives you the last church. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's put on an iron helmet. And let's see, do you need heat? You definitely do need heat. So let's use this super duper solid fuel arrow heater. So this, I assume, just burns, can I burn wood? Nice. I can't make planks though, because, and that's making an output temperature of something that is higher. So let's take charcoal chunks, toss these in here. And that is heating up a bit more. We can put the solder up here. It's requiring an input temperature of a little bit higher than what this is currently making, but this is going up still. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So show recipes, we need a circuit plate, tiny piles of gold dust, which are basically, it's basically gold nuggets ground down, and crude circuit patterns are iron ingots and paper, basically. Okay, so let's see what we need next. We need a mutation paste block. That is mutation paste, which is a rock core and a shard of the pure giver. So I have a shard of the pure giver. A rock core is, I believe, heavy ingots and gravel and stone. So stone, gravel, heavy ingot, rock core. Put you down right here, and shard of the pure giver, and that can do its thing. We can also make more charcoal now that we have a bit more beetroots and melons. That is cool. I don't think you need any sort of redstone signal. Yeah, that's just gonna do its thing. Also, I got quite a bit of obsidian because our entire platform is made out of obsidian. So it mined out like to here of obsidian, which was really cool. You gonna do your thing? I think it is. Hopefully. Okay, so that is gonna get us the mutation paste. Yeah, it's a rock core with the shard of the pure giver. Do we need to, does it need to sit on fertile soil? That might be the case. I have the fertile soil here. Okay, let me read on this. Okay, you have to place the thing next to it, and then it just eventually turns. In the book, it says that the catalyst blocks nearby pop off sometimes, basically. So yeah, we have mutation paste now. That should be a quest. We get iron booties. It's like it's preparing us to go to the nether. It looks like. So Cactus is next, which is mutation paste and nether wart, any sort of item. Okay. So let's grab a carrot or a melon. We have plenty of those. And turn this into mutation paste. It has to be a carrot. Or it can't be a melon at least. Carrot it is then. Okay, cactus. Lovely. We get iron pants. And then the next one is refined circuit. So that is circuit plate. We need a refined circuit pattern, which is a crude circuit pattern, which is an iron and a paper. I have a paper, a iron. Boom, boom. We get that, we get that. Then we need to put in a circuit plate, which is a cactus, green, some more paper, and clay. So we need a furnace. Let's make that, isn't there this guy, blower furnace? Yeah, that's a regular furnace with pink composite bricks. Furnace. And I think I can toss this in here and it's gonna still have temperature. Yeah, because this is doing 200 degrees. I can probably remove the charcoal bits as well. And let's get these processed. Actually, just one, and we can plant the other one on some sand. Right over here, let's say. It's gonna be the perfect spot. Go Cactus, go. Okay, so I need a bit more paper, so let's grab some sugar cane, 1, 2, 3, like a so. And then do I have clay on me? I do not. We have clay right there. So circuit, this guy, circuit plates. So we then put circuit plates, this. We need gold dust, so can we do that? Oh, that's pretty fast. Toss that in there, and then an iron. And that's not doing enough heat because of this. And we should get input temperature. Hopefully I did everything right. Oh, it's 6 tiny nuggets. Let's get another gold going. I think that should just make us gold dust. It seemed faster with these. Or it might just seem faster because it's progressing, but at the end it's the same amount of time. So that should be it, hopefully. And we should start seeing processes happening. 3 nuggets, 6 nuggets. Doesn't say what temperature it needs. Ah, there it goes. It consumed the nuggets. And it's doing a thing. Wonderful. Okay. So what is this? Heat block. That's another crystal terracotta. So that's clay smelted. Clay. Where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. There we go. We're going to get this smelting. Does this still have enough temperature? Looks like it does. We have our circuit. While we wait for that, this is going to smelt. Iron chest plate. And we have a terracotta. We need to throw another crystal to the nether portal. So let's do that while that other terracotta smelts. I should probably toss a couple of them in, but you know, it's all good for now. So terracotta. And what else we needed? Just regular bricks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are now heat blocks. So does it say what these do? It doesn't really say at all. And then next one is warm core. Cannot be created inside of chunks claimed with FTB utils. Okay, interesting. So obtained by right-clicking a heat block with a flint and steel. Just be careful. Oh, I assume it explodes. How do we want to tackle this? I think I'll do like this. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Turn off this. Actually, let's go into a disorderly type direction. I hope it doesn't do a humongous explosion. That's above my machines. Let's go this way. And we're gonna place it here. Flint and steel. I'll go as far away as I can. Okay, it's not that bad. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this because it probably blows it up. Okay, that's fine. I placed this next to cobblestone, so let's do that and then just vein mine it. Nice. Okay, so what do these do? Warm core. Okay. Freezer. See your book of wells for more information. So it's in the book of wells probably. So here, charging, precision grinding, coring, amplifying. Power crystal, charging, something, precision grinder, freezer, collecting light, separating, dust picking. I don't see a core. Multi-block machines, other things. No. Multi-block, other mechanics, braking, graffiting. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna figure out these warm cores in between episodes, and you can probably let me know down in the comments what these do, basically. So yeah, with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping you really enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to see new videos. Support me on Patreon if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.